Just a Minute, a Trickster Tale and Counting Book by Yuyi Morales. When Grandma Beetle woke at dawn, she heard a knock at the door, and, oh my, waiting outside she found Señor Calavera. Señor Calavera tipped his hat. What a skinny gentleman! With a pass of his hand, he signaled to Grandma Beetle. It was time for her to come along with him. Just a minute, Señor Calavera, Grandma Beetle said. I will go with you right away. I have just one house to sweep. Señor Calavera remembered he had extra time today, so he decided to wait. Uno? One swept house, counted Señor Calavera, and he rose from his seat. Just a minute, Señor Calavera, Grandma Beetle said. I will go with you right away. I have just 2 pots of tea to boil. Señor Calavera sighed. Waiting a little longer wouldn't hurt anybody after all. Those 2 steaming pots of tea, counted Señor Calavera, and he headed for the door. Just a minute, Señor Calavera, Grandma Beetle said. I will go with you right away. I have just 3 pounds of corn to make into tortillas. Señor Calavera rolled his eyes. He had to be very patient sometimes. 3 stacks of tortillas, counted Señor Calavera, and he put on his hat. Just a minute, Señor Calavera, Grandma Beetle said. I will go with you right away. I have just 4 fruits to slice. Señor Calavera frowned. This was taking more time than he had expected. 4 fruits made into salad, counted Señor Calavera, and he motioned that he should go. Just a minute, Señor Calavera, Grandma Beetle said. I will go with you right away. I have just 5 cheeses to melt. Señor Calavera tapped his fingers. This was getting out of hand. 5 melted cheeses, counted Señor Calavera, and he hurried to help Grandma Beetle with her sweater. Just a minute, Señor Calavera, Grandma Beetle said. I will go with you right away. I have just 6 pots of food to cook. Señor Calavera threw up his hands. What else could he do? 6 pots of delicious food, counted Señor Calavera, and he offered Grandma Beetle his arm. Just a minute, Señor Calavera, Grandma Beetle said. I will go with you right away. I have just 7 piñatas to fill with candy. Señor Calavera shook his head in disbelief. It was getting late. 7 piñatas full of candy, counted Señor Calavera, and he held open the door for Grandma Beetle. Just a minute, Señor Calavera, Grandma Beetle said. I'll go with you right away. I just have 8 platters of food to arrange on the table. Enough, Señor Calavera could not take no more. 8 platters of food set on the table, but Señor Calavera had lost count. He was too busy stomping on the floor. Oh, look, Señor Calavera, Grandma Beetle exclaimed. Here comes my grandchildren. Señor Calavera took a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 beautiful grandchildren came through the door. The children sat at the table, everyone at his place. Now, Grandma Beetle said, all my guests are here, and together they make 10. But the guests sitting at the table counted only 9. Grandma, the children protested. Where's guest number 10? Here he is, she answered. Yes, number 10, of course, is Señor Calavera. It was time to celebrate Grandma's Beetle's birthday. When the birthday cake was all aflame, Grandma Beetle blew out the candles with a gust like a hurricane. When the party was over, Grandma Beetle kissed her grandchildren one by one. Then she announced, I am ready, Señor Calavera. But, oh my, where was Señor Calavera? Grandma Beetle found only a note. Dear Grandma Beetle, your birthday party was a scream. I have fun like never before. I wouldn't miss your next birthday party for anything in the world. You can count on that. Sincerely yours, Señor Calavera. Just a Minute, a Trickster Tale and Counting Book by Yuyi Morales.